My Lord, a ruling briefly is that after 5 minutes deliberation.
Mr. Chairman, with your permission, if I may just correct my friend from the registry. When we were here last week, court adjourned the handing down of the ruling so that we could consult the accused persons who were 2 at the time regarding the instructions of counsel to receive the ruling. It might be recalled, Mr. Chairman, that when court asked or pointed out to my senior colleague, Mr. Kwabo, why there should be an adjournment, we did point out that we who were present, myself and Mr. Katumba, in the absence of Mr. Kalibala, who were counsel on the record at the time, were not in court when those objections were made. When we returned, the court adjourned to today without delivering the ruling and moved on to determine the matter of Mr. Aaron Kiza. So there was no handing down of the ruling. Now, my concern as counsel for the accused persons is that we understand that it should be the court to hand down the ruling. When the judge advocate insists that his office has the ruling, which has not been handed down by the court, Mr. Chairman, it points to the impartiality of court and any other person who follows these proceedings on TikTok and whom will only see this caption might think that it is the office of the JA which perhaps writes the rulings of the court. I think that is a grave concern which we need for the sanctity of these proceedings to remind ourselves the role of the court and our land colleague, the judge advocates. Otherwise, it is of much concern, Mr. Chairman, when the registry, which should be the central collection of proceedings for the day, appears to have no ruling. The court, led by your leadership, Mr. Chairman, does not recall reading or has no ruling. And yet, the advisor of the court insists that for him he has the ruling. It is, again, Mr. Chairman, we did remind ourselves that we, as lawyers, may understand the omissions, but to someone who is in the dock, who is a businessman, a doctor, a gallant soldier, who doesn't understand these proceedings, might think that this is a pre-arranged session. It is a little concern, and again, I wouldn't want, because it will be the third time. Sometimes, rather than going what we are going through, perhaps the court to retreat a little, just to put his house in order, because now we are pulling rope, and it doesn't appear quite nice, Mr. Chairman. It's my opinion, and I resist, Mr. Chairman.
My Lord and members, make it clear. On the first day, the accused persons were not represented, and that's when they raised the objection to Nixon. And on the same day also, Lord Mayor, as then was now his counsel, also raised objections. So there were 2 rulings. One was given, another one was pending. So the one that I'm reading today was giving the background what happened in court, and then another one you have been given also to read it. So I pray to proceed with the one on jurisdiction that was raised by accused persons at the time who were not represented. Citing section 117 of the UPDF Act Cap 330, court ruled that this honorable court has jurisdiction and has jurisdiction over the accused persons since they are all subject to military law by virtue of the same section. And ended there. And he proceeded and read the charges, the accused persons, to which they all pleaded not guilty. And then that's when Lukwago Elias, with due respect, nobody was not cancelled, had no instructions, proceeded and also raised some objections as pertaining to the charge sheet. That's what we have.
I think I have indicated. Yes, in my report, this guy was the one who registered. Why are you saying that I'm writing my own things?
That one was finished. Let us proceed. I was council seat. I was asking the Colonel that Besigye